What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today we're focusing on the Ryan Kesler trade that sent Kesler to Anaheim in exchange for the 24th pick in the draft, the Nick Bonino, and was it Lucas Pizzo? For Anaheim's perspective, I've been saying it for weeks. Kesler was the guy to go after, and doing just that was important because they needed a second line center. I like Bonino a lot as a player, but at the same time, Kesler is an upgrade. Having him in the mix is definitely going to give you a 1-2 tandem down the middle that will help you compete in the West. I mean, you need another shutdown center. I think it frees up Getzlaf to do a little more offensively with Kesler taking the burden of the defensive zone faceoffs and going up against the best players, stuff like that. And you look at the Ducks' chances. I think they are a contender in the West. They were a contender in the West going into this offseason, but they used their organizational depth to address a weakness and help solidify it into strength. I mean, I think that by doing just that, they'll be back in contention for a while. And from Vancouver's perspective, you get Bonino, pretty good depth center, second, third line guy. Lucas Pizzo, who I think's career could use a jump start in Vancouver, and then the 24th pick turned out to be Jared McCann. It's a guy I really liked, going into the draft, kind of similar to he's a good defense. I'm trying to think. He's a little different than Horvat last year, a little different than the other pick, Shinkarik last year, but he's a little bit like Kesler in that regard, in that he's a good defensive forward, got some attachment. Not comparing the two of them as players, but there's definitely that element there in his game, and I think you'd be naive to overlook that. And he's got a great shot. And they made this trade a few hours before the draft. There was no telling that McCann was going to be there, but I think it's going to be a interesting rebuild in Vancouver. They traded Jason Garrison. I'll do a piece on that in a minute, but that's they're going all in on the rebuild. I respect that. I think if you're going to do it, you might as well suck and try to get McDavid next year, right? Keep McDavid in Canada, but we shall see what the next step in this Vancouver rebuilding process is. Anyway, that's all on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Ryan Kesler to the Anaheim Ducks trade. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the playoffs, throughout the offseason, and beyond. Later, guys.